salmon. Blue tarps have been placed on the ground around the stand. Yes, you could have eaten all the noodles you wanted. Don't touch those. Oh, I guess please put these tarps here after all. And this is Mr. Aldoon's noodle stand, obviously. And that mark on his paper lantern there looks familiar. Anyway, now I've some three of our cases. Noodles in one case that's worse than all three put together. Murder. Can you tell us a bit about the defendant? So he's son of the Kataki family, yes? Rocky Kataki? Don't know if he is the boss's son, but he's certainly son of my own. Why was he arrested in the first place? Actually, yes, I kinda am. Eh? Oh, it was you, snob boy. Detective Sky. Yeah. That's what she was. When she made appearance in... Ravens? Wasn't she in high school when she left? SL9. He's been out of the country for a while. He probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current, state of affairs. Can you tell us a bit more about the victim? Yeah, no one related issue. Tell the detective about the case of the stolen noodles then. That was in the case. Don't ask me. I'm a lawyer, not... Oh yeah, breathless. Actually does something interesting. Very well. Oh, knife. It's a knife! Shift to... This animal Kentucky. Yeah. Wait! Wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Yeah, look at this, there's a handgun on the shiv. Yeah. Here's a fingerprint? Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement. Alright, let's give it a shot. That doesn't sound like as much fun as actually finding the print. Yep. Guard barriers are incomplete. Match found. So the fingerprints do belong to the defendant. And I'm dimming. Look sharp, spirits up, the real fight's to come. And try not to start and I'm already losing. No. Some traditions I can live without. Move. June 15th, detention center, visitors room. I'm sorry, me and hours for the day are all done. Move yourself 3 minutes! What a new request, but don't expect anything. If I was talking in the private room with you. I mean the suspect's father, Mr. Winfred Big Wins Kitaki himself. That's all I get of me. How are you? Alright. Whoa! This guy radiates power! Power with a cute apron? Marlon Brando anything?
You Wookiee's lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm Big Wings Kitaki, 4th head of the Kitaki family, capiche?
Actually, I came to speak to your son.
Mr. Justice!
Yes?
My son's innocent, he killed no one. They were found guilty, wouldn't be good. Capiche?
Yes, some more about capiche, capiche long term.
You gotta do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn though, even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life.
I don't feel so good. What's the big idea, old man? You can't treat me like a kid no more, not now. You know, I wanted to go to the clinic, I like it here. You must be walking? If she's not a G3, he does have time, boy. You'll see, when I get out of here, things will change.
Silence! My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy.
Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that. You can take me under your wing this time, old man. You heard me. Don't need no trial. I did it.
I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow.
Terrible Marlon Brando impression. So much for talking to our client. Oh, of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How was supposed to go the case for the trial?
Gotta make him an offer he can't refuse.
Imitating that is what I based around. June 16th, 9:46 AM, District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. Mr. Hello today? Oh, didn't she? You was all smiles yesterday. Yes, fine. I hope you're fine. Here comes Justice. Oh, my voice training out 5 this morning. Huh? Oh, okay. I'm fine, you know what I'm saying? Good morning. Yo, sir. Give me the guilty verdict, G. See if I can. You just hang loose and let things go with the flow, you know what I'm saying? Not really.
Walkie, don't be running your mouth like that here.
See, that's the difference between me and you, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops. Real G's can't keep it real till they spend some hard time in the pen.
You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
My worst fears realized. The child's dying and they sound out of real talk my client.
Court is now in session for the trial of walkie-talkie.
The defense is ready, Honor. Ready to rock and roll, Herr Judge. Mr. Gavin's brother.
Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Are you taking leave of absence?
You know that little band I started in my free time? Thing is, we got real popular. Hard to say 9 to your fans when 3 of your singles got platinum, yeah?
I see it. We are also a little concerned. Feared that you might still be distraught over that foreign trial.
Not to worry, Herr Judge. I wouldn't miss this day in court for the world. Worth even more than VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah? How could I pass up a chance to see the true strength of the little boy who bested my brother? It was worth cancelling a show or two.
Understood. You may give your opening statement support.
Before that, I was thinking, is he having this courtroom not a bit, serious?
It is a court of law.
That's no way to get in a crowd jumping, Herr Judge.
They're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom.
Absolutely, baby. Today we play it my way. What's that noise? Sometimes you have to get up in order to get down to prosecute things. This is crazy. The victim found miraculous director of the miraculous clinic. The scene at Cable Park. He was found pulling a noodle stand.
What in the world was a doctor doing pulling a noodle stand?
Yes, I believe you will only find that out by asking the defendant right here, right now. What do you mean, undeniable? You ought to glare at anyone, Herr Justice. Justice, glare at the defendant. His crime was witnessed quite clearly.
Very well. Please omit this witness report.
Nine, not yet. First, there is a little matter to be cleared up. Did you talk about the accompaniment?
What is it, Prosecutor Gavin?
The motive. Why did the little point to it? Why did he kill the director of the miraculous clinic?
Objection!
Not so fast. The defendant doesn't have to explain that. Oh, but what if the defendant specifically requested to do so, as he did this morning? I want to give a shout out to all my homies, I believe he said.
What?
What is right? They say that on stage you should hit the crowd with speed and velocity.
Well, this is highly unusual, but the court will now hear from the defendant concerning his motive in the crime. So, you son of the defendant, Walkie, are you?
I ain't your son, old man. You step to Kentucky, you best be prepared to step strong. You step to a public official, you'd best be prepared to step into jail. Got his guts I'm worried about. It's my own.
Well then, the court will now hear testimony on the defendant's motive from the defendant himself.
I'll tell you one thing, that doctor was a quacker. Someone had to show him what's up. Was in his clinic about half a year ago, Mr. Meyer something bad. Then he just lets me go without a word. See you later, bye. So I gotta go in, get another doctor patch me up again. That was the day I done figured it out. No OG's gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his pad that night. You know what I'm saying? No.
You're saying you're one of the victim's patients?
A lot of stuff goes down when you're keeping it real on the street. True that. Tell you one thing, that doc was whack.
Very well, the defense may begin the cross-examination.
Can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing about all of this. You went to his pad? Did you have an appointment to meet with the victim in the park, perhaps? You're out of your mind? Who makes an appointment to get a drop from someone? I'm ready to find my way into that clinic of it. So let's wait to the clinic from my place in that park, you know what I'm saying? He's right, that does seem to be the shortest path. There I was, go walking through the park. When he comes popping up out of nowhere, right before my eyes. Figured someone up on high was looking out for me, you know what I'm saying? Some kind of gecko. Right, first gather the facts. How much for this bad land?
Hold it!
First of all, the word you're looking for is quack. Isn't that a little harsh? He's your family doctor. Who asked you, pointy locks? Who do you think you are? Your lawyer? Look, I ain't trying to hear that. He was a quacker, plain and simple. Someone have to show him what's what.
Hold
it! By someone, you mean... Was there anyone ever escorted us out with this doctor? Besides, you mean? You better ask somebody else, Holmes. What do I care? Made up my own mind, and did what had to be done. Straight gangster style.
But why were you so mad at this doctor?
Yo, sit back and listen while I drop it, J-Man.
Hold it!
So you're a patient at this clinic half a year ago. For what reason? I had what you might call a, mark of honor. Can you explain precisely what was wrong? We had a little run-in with the Valves family. Valves? That's when I pulled a jack move. I ran into an ambush. G busted the cap right in me. According to my sources, you couldn't stand the stress of waiting. And running that 15 minutes before the appointed time by yourself. Hey, I was more than a match for those guys.
So you are carried to Mac's clinic from there?
Apparently he was shot in the heart. Shot in the heart and he's still alive?
Believe me, Teresa, you don't want to.
The bullet stopped just short of my front pipe. You know what I'm saying? Would have been golden if it went for that whack doc. Can't even take out a stupid bullet.
That's what you'll say. That's what you will say.
That ain't all of it, Holmes.
Hold it!
What do you mean he just lets you go without word? What do you think it means? It's whack, not what?
Not sure what that means, but it sounds bad.
It sounds as though her doctor wished to hide his mistake. That is why he let the defendant go. He's a liar, straight up. He's a better G than me.
Hold it!
So this boy is still... You know it. I can still feel it. Right near my chest, pressing up against my heart. Your words are like a bullet shot straight into my heart. Or something to that effect. Incidentally, that's from one of our hit singles. Well, that sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice. What, J-Man? What, no accident? That's for shizzle. Seems that there were issues with this doctor. Man, putting him down was like doing the world a favor. Okay. Please consult your lawyer before saying things like that.
But why did this mistake only come to light that day?
It was found during the family health. The family checkup? That was the wackest thing of all. All us G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. Better die young than fading away, bizarre. I'm relieved to hear. Eh? What's a relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart. If not attended to immediately, it could kill you. What? Yes, her Dr. Miraculous had knowledge concerning this ticking time bomb. Knowledge that could have saved your life. No way! That's whacked! There is proof. Your checkup report. I make sure to take a few copies. How ironic that you would kill them one man capable of helping you. He was as careless as he was. Well, now that the place is hopping, let's get this gig started.
Started?
You've had enough of a warm-up act, yeah? Time to hear from the witness. Is this Gavin's strategy? So, you will tell us your name and occupation? My name is Wesley Stickler. My occupation is security. God damn it. Yes, we know. By which he means to say that he is a student. A junior at Ivy University, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, in the Department of Science and Engineering. Filled with curiosity for all things, I spend my days in pursuit of truth, owning my... Herr Stickler, please direct said curiosity to the case at hand today.
Very well, Mr. Stickler. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the night of the crime.
You ask quite simplistically. That night I passed through the park on my way home from shopping when I saw him. One man pulling a stand, another man facing him. Saw him quite clearly. The man facing the victim was the defendant. His hand he held, yes. The pistol was pointed at the man pulling the stand. A shot! The bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the front, square in the forehead.
Was anyone else in the park at that time?
I can say with 100% accuracy that there was not. The pistol our witness refers to is this.
The court accepts this into evidence. Very well, Mr. Justice. You may cross-examine the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Tracy? Why are you staring like that at the witness? That man, can't help but feel I've seen him somewhere before. Huh? On the way home from shopping, you say? Why go to the park? Ah, a fascinating inquiry. Revealing me culpable of being insufficiently verbose. Let us consider the time saved by passing through the park on the way home from the store. That time I'm capable of solving 2 GMAT problem sets. On average, it requires me 3 minutes 24 seconds. That's enough. Enough. I get the idea. Mr. Justice, the court hopes to finish cross-examination sometime this month. Please, I have a recording book after this. Gee, sorry you're so busy.
Hold it!
Policemen talking by any chance? Ah, now that you mention it, there were. No, I cannot claim I heard them clearly. Only fragments such as you lied to me. Oh, and I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, pal. It's just as our defendant claimed. I believe he wished to teach the victim what it felt like to take a bullet in the heart.
That's true, and this is a vital piece of testimony.
Sounds like you haven't clear enough to me. Might I be allowed to amend my testimony? What now? To be precise, he did not say pal, but man. Yes, that was the way of it. I swear it on my diploma. What's the difference? And this other man, who was he?
Hold it!
Are you sure the pistol you saw is the same as the one just submitted as evidence? Am I sure? Surely you jest. Was there a common witness would be tempted to say? Huh? Yet I'm no common witness. I see no, not only events as they are, but a logical structure governing these events. First, we must consider the fact that it was night in the park. Think he means he couldn't see that clearly. My badge for normal witness. Yet the fact that a pistol was fired before my eyes is indisputable. I can still see it when I close my eyes. The defendant raised his weapon. A shot. The bullet hit the man holding the stand from the front, square in the forehead.
Hold it!
You're absolutely certain only one shot was fired? Yes, of course it was one shot. Why do you ask? Aha! Contradiction, finally. Mr. Stickler, according to the court record, the pistol was fired twice.
Objection!
Good eyes, Her Justice. You're cool, real cool. Eh? You really think so? This ain't gonna turn into one of those shipping things, is it? Yet there's no reason why this other shot had to have been fired that night. Really? This pistol came from the Kitaki family mansion, you know? I think it's not unreasonable to assume the pistol had been fired once before that night. During perhaps another altercation. He's got a point. Judging from his smug expression, I suppose Gil Gavin had an answer ready for you as part of the problem. Seems very confident in his testimony. Alright, give that testimony a listen.
Hold it!
Ah.
saw them quite clearly.
Objection!
Nope, I'm a dumbass.
Objection!
Nope, I'm a dumbass.
Objection!
A nose.
Objection!
Oh, of course, that was the last one. That's all of it. I think I have a chance. Is that your relaxing? I see, Her Justice. Huh? Oh, objection!
Once is quite enough, Mr. Justice.
Right, look at this.
The autopsy report? Is there a problem in the autopsy report?
Right, problem. Yes, the problem is the location of the entry wound.
Location?
You testified that the killer shot the victim square in the forehead, did you not? Ah, I have already determined your angle of inquiry. Allow me to explain. It is quite simple, really. First, understand that when I say...
Mr. Justice, was your objection to these krypton particle things?
This is the big time. You're obsessed with something so small. You'll disappoint me. No, I'm obsessed with something big. I mean, there's bigger, less nitpicky problem here.
Do tell.
Just look at the autopsy report. The location of the entry wound was the right temple.
Temple?
Mr. Stickler, you said quite clearly that the victim was shot square in the forehead. That's a contradiction, isn't it? Well, it depends on the angle that he was shot. It is right.
Objection!
Her Justice. Her Justice. Yes? Your tactics are outdated. Trying to shake the witness by objecting to trifle? Surely you haven't forgotten the fatal wound your master suffered 7 years ago? Phoenix Wright, was it? Look, I know the wound was in the wrong place for an assessment. Here, her forehead. Forehead? Let us imagine you are walking through. You see two men facing each other, one with a pistol trained on the other. What would you do, her forehead? Well, I guess... I would try to stop them. I'd probably shout stop. And your Fräulein? Me? Well, I probably scream. And your Herr Stickler? What did you shout down? And the victim turned his head at the last moment. Ah, yes. Thank you for jogging my memory. Sounds like an addendum. Sounds like an addendum to the testimony is required. Soon as the killer raised his pistol at the attachment. Cease this at once, you two, I cried, with composure. The victim turned in the direction of my voice and a shot rang out.
I say, so you attempted to stop the crime?
Indeed, with composure. Well, maybe the criminal wouldn't have fired if he hadn't shouted like that. That doesn't really matter now, unfortunately. Let us consider this no testimony, shall we? Observe the diagram, if you would. And the witness, Mr. Stickler, was it? Stood here. He shouted, "Oh, stop, please," or something of this nature. And the victim responded by looking in the witness's direction. If the killer were to have fired at just that moment, as we can see, the bullet would have struck the right temple, as in the report.
That does seem to be the case.
Witness the power of the Junior Ivy University's Department of Science.
Very well, Mr. Justice. You may cross-examine the witness.
Hold it!
So you saw a raised pistol, what did you find? It can be said we students of Ivy University knew no fear. In the moment I saw that pistol, my inner sense of justice compelled me to take action.
That was certainly brave of you. You might have gotten shot.
You're certainly right. If I were in the killer's shoes, I certainly wouldn't have left a witness. He actually looks like he had no idea he was in danger. Regardless, I attempted to halt the bloodshed. Are you sure both men were able to hear your voice? They were, of course. My high, exquisite voice echoed through the park, and the victim responded to that flowering. Quite.
Hold it!
Did you hear the gunshot at the same time as the victim turned? Indeed, I would say about the same time to be precise. And the victim did ask you for help. It can be said that he didn't have time to ask. He didn't even have time to take a single step. Don't say that too loud, Trucy, please.
Hold it!
Can you describe the killer's actions more clearly? He seemed quite surprised, especially considering that it was he who did the deed. As we can see, human psychology is a tangled web indeed. He simply couldn't believe what he had done. He shot, he panicked, a common tale but true. Unfortunately, before I could take further action,
Hold it!
you didn't try to apprehend the criminal. It all happened so fast, I'm afraid I hadn't the time. Didn't something about that strike you as odd upon? Huh? The killer was in a hurry, right? Fired the pistol. According to the testimony, that's what happened, yes. I hear something. From what? As sad as I feel, what do you do now? He's right, maybe you can find something using this new testimony.
Hold it! Hold it!
The shiv? Okay, it was a pistol.
Objection!
Wait a second. Another misleading request. Yet you're so beholden to your method of discourse you cannot see what affects you. Come again? Wait a second, you say? Second? Are you intending to wait just that? A single second? 1/60th of a minute? That's hardly enough time to take it to draw a breath, let alone make a statement in court.
Mr. Justice?
Yes, Your Honor?
Am I to understand you objecting to the length of a second?
Yes, I mean, no. Here, just take a look at the pistol. There's not a single fingerprint on it. Ah, a common ploy, made all the more common, I fear, by the prevalence of television. Criminals these days are loath to leave fingerprints. Wait, but you said the killer tossed the gun and ran. He didn't have time to wipe the gun prints. Ah, the little girl sticking it to the university student. There's a song in there. Hello. Then there's a finger like a dog. Shall we follow? What if the killer, the defendant, was wearing gloves? God admit, didn't think of that point.
Well, Mr. Justice?
Couldn't the killer have been wearing gloves? Never could have a murder weapon is very clear about one thing. The fingerprints were wiped, which means some trace of prints remained. Which contradicts your testimony. If everything happened as you say it did, you would have had time to wipe the pistol. That may be, but it does not change what I saw. The killer, the defendant, he threw down the murderous weapon from his hand and fled. And this pistol was found at the scene of the crime, strongly suggesting that this was a weapon he disposed of. That sounds solid to me. Well, her forehead, any of your precious objections? What gives, Apollo? I see that voice ring up. You know, I've only recently realized something. No matter how much you train your voice, it doesn't matter if you have nothing to say. Huh? Isn't it obvious? You're right. Well, it can be said that I'm quite offended. Well, it is indeed true that once in my life youth...
What we can say for certain is that the witness saw the killer throw something. Does the defense have anything to say about this?
At least one person on the defense team seems to be thinking. Oh, don't smile off your pretty face, Gavin.
Is that a sword? Saw one of those on the late night movie last night.
Curious, leave the fine judge. This knife was found at the scene of the crime, with the defendant's prints on it.
His prints?
This single piece of evidence proves two important things. One, that what the defendant threw down wasn't a pistol. Two, that the defendant wasn't wearing gloves.
Indeed.
Oh, her forehead. You're forgetting to other things you just proven. Huh? 1. That the man the witness saw as a defendant, Mr. Walkie-Talkie. 2. That the defendant was holding a knife with the intent of harming the victim.
Indeed.
Never underestimate Gavin's lesson here. This court is of the opinion that a witness is fond of making assumptions. In that light, I believe it would behoove us to hear about what really happened. With less assuming, please. It is always the same with you people. Mark left the house on foot, and 5 minutes later his brother left after him. How long would it take for Mark's brother to catch up to him? Assuming that Mark never had to stop for a traffic light. Assuming, yes, that's what I said, assuming. As if that were a probable situation at all. Yet here you are, assuming that my assumption is no better.
Ahem! What this court assumes is that the witness will testify as to what happened after the shot was fired.
I like Raw. I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene, nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. Whoa, don't point that thing at me! Don't worry, I can handle myself around him. Very reassuring. Yeah, this was murder in the courtroom. I think that means a noodle. As in Eldoon's noodles.
Nope.
Close, but now it'd be... Time May. Backwards. What kind of store is that? Did the testimony earlier not prove the defendant's presence at the scene? And do we not also now know that there was no one else there? Seems clear that we have our killer, does it not?
Does it not, Mr. Justice?
Better find a way to take this testimony down quick. Which way did the killer run? By that time, the killer noticed me. Naturally, he ran in the opposite direction. I mean, he ran in the opposite direction from the apartment. Achtung, don't even think about pointing out that he was going away from his home. Why had the doors looked back once he was out of sight? How do you know that was where I was going? You're certainly composed for someone who had just witnessed the killing. One needs to devote one's life to the pursuit of science. One must never flinch in the sight of a little blood, nor be so moved by a chemical discovery that one drops one's flask upon the labyrinth floor. Full answer. Very good. So nothing strange about how he acted. He looks like she has something to say. Wasn't your first thought to call an ambulance? Can be certain that I've dabbled in medicine. The injury I witnessed, namely a single shot to the head, tends to result in death. Earlier, there was no need for me to call an ambulance. Oh, a perfect syllogism. A proof in 3 parts. Exquisite. Simply exquisite. He actually looks like he's gonna cry.
Hold it!
Che, you can tell she's trying to think of a way to buy time. Can you tell us in detail about these 10 minutes? Stood in a state of heightened awareness. Anything could happen at any moment. Anyone could appear from any direction. Is that all? No one came. Nothing happened at all. I saw it all. Which is to say, I saw nothing.
It was late at night. It's not hard to think there would be a few people around in the park.
So you stood there watching, How much you done there? Juicy, you got something to say? By all means, say it. Can't find a single problem in that testimony. Had enough at last, her forehead. Maybe it's time to back off a bit? Yes. There's nothing fishy about this testimony at all. That would mean the only number. Wait, so explain the lack of prints on the pistol I show you? No!
Seems we've come to the end of the line here.
That can't be all. Unfortunately, it seems you weren't put out to stand on the same stage. Were you, Herr Forehead?
I believe this brings the cross-examination to a close. This court will now declare a verdict for the defendant.
Tracy!
Nobody move! What's the meaning of this, are you? There'll be no verdict in this court. Not yet.
Wait, are you one of the Katakis?
The Katakis? You mean the notorious gangsters? You don't want to see me give the pretty little girl a new smile, do as I say. Adjourn the court for 20 minutes. What? This court will not bow to pressure from likes of...
Herr Judge. I see little something activated in this gentleman.
He says 20 minutes. I promise you, you will regret it.
Wait! How did you disappear so fast? Come to the defendant lobby, pal.
Suppose I've no choice but to adjourn for 20 minutes recess. Bailiff, catch the mysterious man.